Konnichiwa. This is Sensei Fry with Ocean Aikido and Greene County Public Schools Martial Arts Program. Thought I'd shoot today's video outside because it's really getting stuffy in there and I'm tired of being inside. Get a little stir crazy with this confinement stuff. Today what I want to cover for you guys is common dojo terms. And while I zoom in here, let me tell you my newfound respect for anybody who shoots YouTube videos, because this is like the 6th time I've had to go through this. There's always been something that was wrong, or the camera, the powers, something. Anyway, let's try it again. See if I can get all the way through this now. We're going to start on the right hand side here. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa is your basic greeting. It means hello, hi, konnichiwa. It's always polite to do a small bow when you greet people. Konnichiwa. And much better bowing than handshaking nowadays, especially with this corona thing going around. Yes and no. Hi. Hi means yes. Very crisp, very not hi. Not like you're saying hi and I'm in the hills of Virginia. Hi. Very crisp. Hi. A lot of times in some dojos, when the instructor gives instructions and he says, "Okay, everybody understand," he's expecting you guys to respond, "Hi." Very loud. Hi. I get it. Yes. Yeah. Yeah means no. So, you're looking at somebody, they're starting to slow down, and you're like, "Hey, you gonna eat those french fries?" And he's like, yeah. That don't sound very positive to me. That sounds like a no. Yeah means no. So, hi and yeah. Domo arigato. I'll try to be briefer than this time than I was on the other ones. Domo arigato. Domo is short. You can say domo. Somebody hands you something, a friend. They say, "Hey, can I borrow a pencil?" "Sure, here you go." Domo. The arigato is implied. Arigato means thanks. You could say domo arigato, thank you very much. You could also say domo arigato gozaimasu. Gozaimasu is a term that goes after the, depending on how polite you want to be. If you were just talking with friends, you would say domo or arigato. If you're talking with your parents, your grandparents, there's a bit more respect. You would say domo arigato, thank you very much. Like, grandma gets you that sweater. You really didn't want it, but you're going to be polite. You're going to say domo arigato. And then, your favorite uncle, he comes over and he got you that video game system you want. And you're like, "Oh, domo arigato gozaimasu." Thank you so very much. Sensei. Sensei is a term which roughly translates to teacher. Let me say this better. Sensei is a word that is used as teacher. Sensei does not translate as teacher. Sensei means one who has gone before. Very common for teachers in school settings, high school, middle school, elementary school, nothing doing with martial arts, to introduce themselves or to be labeled as sensei because they are teachers. Also, in Japanese business world, if you work and you're put with a superior, one who's been there before, one who has come before, they're going to show you the ropes. That sensei could be a term used in that application. Not quite sure on that last one. I'm not a linguist specialist here. I know there's the kohai and senpai relationship. One is higher than the other. Usually you don't get kohai and senpai in my dojo. In some dojos you will. But we'll talk about that later. Dozo. Dozo means go ahead, go first. A lot of times in my dojo we'll give instructions, I'll show you a technique. Hi, dozo means yes, let's go. Go ahead, find a partner, let's gather up, let's get it moving. Sayonara. Sayonara means goodbye. Again, along with konnichiwa, or ohayo gozaimasu. Ohayo gozaimasu means good morning. Sorry if I'm jumping around a bit here. Konnichiwa means hi. Ohayo gozaimasu means good morning. Sayonara means goodbye. It's always polite to put a little bow. Sayonara. It shows you're very polite and intent. San. The term san. In Japan, in Japanese rather, they don't have Mr. or Mrs. So they wouldn't call me Mr. Fry. They wouldn't call me Mr. Shannon. But they would call me Shannon-san or Fry-san. I'm guessing that if my wife and I were in the same place at the same time, that they might use first names, so I would be Shannon-san, she would be Alicia-san, because both of us would technically be Fry-san. So I don't know how they get around that confusion there. Dojo. Dojo roughly translates to school, literally translates to place of the way. If you watch the video that I did before, where I take the word do and talk about it meaning the way, the perfect way, the king's road that you want to follow. Do means the way, jo means the place of, so the place of learning the way. So this applies no matter what your way is. If your way is judo, if your way is karate do, if your way is tai chi, I know it's Chinese, but Dojo is place of the way. Onegashimasu. Now, if you notice, little technical lesson here I picked up. Onegashimasu. You don't pronounce the u. You drop the vowel at the end, but it's not completely dropped. We wouldn't just say onegashimasu. It's onegashimasu. It's very subtle. It's very, very polite. It's very wispy. Onegashimasu. It means please. When you are working with a partner, in my dojo particularly, when you're working with a partner, before anybody does anything, they bow to each other and they say onegashimasu. Onegashimasu means I'm with you. I'm mentally here. I'm physically present. Please accept the help that I'm giving, the instruction. Please train me. So it has a lot of different applications, not just please something. Please train with me. Please show me how to do it. Sumimasen and gomen nasai both mean sorry. Sumimasen is more of like when you bump into somebody. It means excuse me. If you were to walking down the school, walking down the street, and you bump somebody accidentally, tiny little bump, you wouldn't jump right to, oh my God, I'm so sorry. You would say, excuse me, which is sumimasen. In my dojo, if two people are working together and they bump into a third, or two partners bump into other people, everybody stops what they're doing, who's involved in that. They stand, they face each other, everybody bows, and you would say either onegashimasu or sumimasen. Please excuse me, or please. Gomen nasai is when you do a big no-no, and you kick somebody in the no-no zone, you bump somebody and they drop all their stuff, and you're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Gomen nasai is much deeper as sorry than sumimasen. The last two terms we have, or three terms we have here, nage means throw or thrower, the person who is doing the throw. If you are in jiu-jitsu, aikido, judo, you are throwing people. So you are going to be a thrower. So you are the nage. If you are in karate and you're just punching or kicking at somebody, then you are the tore. So you're not really throwing somebody. You're the person being attacked. Uke is the person who is doing the attacking. They're the ones that are coming at you. They're punching, they're kicking, they're grabbing, they're throwing, they're choking. They're doing whatever they need to do, and then they're loaning you their body so you can either, bend it like a pretzel, fling it across the room, whatever the technique calls for. So uke is the helper. That's the person who's doing the attacking. And tore and nage are the person who is being attacked, who's actually doing the technique. And that's about it. We'll wrap that up here. Any questions, please leave them in the comment section. Hopefully these videos will get better as I go along and won't take 6-7 runs each. I'm going to try to shoot more of them outside. It's a little overcast today, and again, let's say this is the 6th run, so we had sunlight a little bit earlier. Skoshi. We had a little skoshi sunlight earlier, and that's gone. So, practice these. I'll see if I can come up with some more terms and some more ideas. If there's anything you want to see in videos, please let me know. And I'll be trying to customize them for you guys. Here for y'all. All right, until next time. Sayonara.